Tom, what did you hear? What is the headline?
Well, Tamron, I don't think you could come out of the argument today with any good sense of what the justices are going to do in this historic case. There were hard questions for both sides. It played out much as we would have expected, with the more liberal justices favoring the plaintiffs here and saying that there should be likely a right to same-sex marriage for those couples. On the other hand, the court's more conservative justices asking very hard questions, a lot about tradition and how it is that marriage has always been between a man and a woman. This will, in all likelihood, come down, as we expected, to Justice Kennedy, who's the center of the court, who's actually been a leader in the court on the question of gay rights, and he, too, had hard questions for both sides. The lawyer for the plaintiffs, Mary Bonauto, asked by Justice Kennedy, what do we do with the fact that this has been the law, for millennia, literally, throughout our entire history as a nation, that we have always had marriage be between a man and a woman. But on the other hand, when the lawyer for the state stood up, Justice Kennedy saying, well, I do think that marriage has been there to provide dignity to these couples, and that's something that's denied to same-sex couples uniquely. Also, he said that he thought that the fact that same-sex couples successfully rear adopted children is a point that weighs heavily against the state's argument, because the state was saying that we have marriage in order to have child rearing. And he said, I just don't understand how that can be reconciled with the fact that these couples do have their own adopted children. So arguments made for both sides by the lawyers, but also challenges from both sides by the justices. I think it's really going to be unpredictable.
All right, we'll see what happens, and we'll be waiting for the audio to be released of the arguments today. Thank you so much for your report. And we have breaking news from Baltimore.